Say it all. This song is really actually pretty old. I remember coming to rehearsal. This is I don't know, when Jimmy Tassone was still in the band. And I walked in, they're playing this riff. And this is going back literally like 4 years ago. And it's kind of been buried and we finally brought it back, and it became a song. It's very poppy feeling, very, again, high energy, shake your ass song. And I've heard what Dave did to it. It's not finished yet, but it sounds huge. It sounds awesome. I can't wait for it to be released.
Say It All was written, I believe it was written when, like, not written, but the riff was there before Chris Waterbury joined the band. I think we had like room recordings of riffs and ideas and, possibilities that Jim would be like, oh, I'm playing this idea, I like it, and then he'd room record it with the phone, we'd save it, and right before Chris joined the band, we were sifting through those room recordings, just Jim and I, because, we didn't have a drummer at the time, and, schedules were kind of crazy, so most of the rehearsal times was just Jim and I. And that was just like a really cool, like one of those really cool riffs that we always liked and we always fell back to. When we started writing sessions when we had a full band and Chris was in and we did shows and then we started writing sessions, that was the song that we all said collectively, this is great. And we wrote it, and the end result is mind-blowing. It's like Cheap Trick meets the Cars in a Saturday afternoon kung fu fight that just explodes. It's just amazing. And Caggiano knocked it out of the park with that one too. So yeah, Say It All's great. I love it.
Say It All, to me, is this decade's Tonight We Die For. Craven Training's been a band over 10 years, and on our first record, they had this song Tonight We Die For that connected with people, and it was real poppy, just a great song. And when I hear Say It All, I can hear I can feel that same aura in that song. Say It All just has it's a poppy song that, gets your foot moving, bang your head, it's hard for me to not move around when I hear that song. It kind of has like that, to me, I think it's got like that Foo Fighters meets like Cheap Trick, and almost with like a little bit of an 80s electronica sound on top of it. Dave really hit it out of the park with, some of the ideas of like adding in. So we wrote the song initially, it had a really straightforward rock song, but I like that we experimented a little bit and added all these layers to it, and now it just has this really just cool, radio friendly sound. And to me, that song was the easiest to record out of the three. I felt absolutely no pressure playing it, because that was the first song when we started to do writing sessions after I'd been in a band for a little while. When we sat down and started to write, that was the first thing I believe that we worked on. We were playing another song that we had written, but it was mostly arranged already, and I was kind of just playing Jimmy's part. This was the first time that I sat down with something and put my own twist to it, put my own spin on it, and I think the end result is great. The way I approached my part on that one was just a very simple approach. Like, what would Dave Grohl or Taylor Hawkins play on the song? Like, just straight to the point. I'm not trying to go crazy. It's not the craziest, track that I've played, but I feel like it's the most proud I've been of me playing on a track, because everything fell together just so great and just natural, and I just, was right on with the click, and everything just felt great. It was definitely one of my favorite songs that we are working on.
Say It All is a weird, fun little experiment. The idea was that we wrote this pop song. Craving Strange has been known by the people that listen to us as a band that can write a catchy tune every now and then. We've always got at least one or two of those in our records, in our catalog. We've got songs like Complicated and Tonight We Die For and You'll Never Know and things like that, Make Me Weak. So there's always that element of pop, and mostly probably from me because I'm the one in the band that likes the most pop stuff. But I think when Say It All kind of started happening, it was me really taking this idea of wanting to show my influences and leaning heavily into that, like a very Cheap Trick, a very Cars type of vibe, which I've used forever and I've always loved. But when we started doing this song, it was kind of a matter of, hey, maybe we can actually, since we're releasing it as a single and we're doing this new project, maybe we can treat this song as if it was going to be on the Candio record, or if it was going to be on the Dream Police, you know, the same record as Dream Police. And I wanted to start to really experiment with that. So we talked about it as a band, and we talked about it with Dave, and I think everybody might have been a little nervous about it at first. And but to their credit, they really kind of got behind me and let me run with that idea. And that idea turned into the way we approached all of these new songs as if they're their own record. And saying, okay, this song has this feel, well, let's make it feel like it could have been on this record in this time period. Let's really lean into those influences and see creatively how we can do that without sounding like we're rewriting something they did. How can we still make it sound like Craving Strange, still have our own vibe to it, but kind of try some things that maybe we haven't tried before, or maybe we'd be hesitant to try when trying to fit a bunch of songs on a record and make some kind of cohesive sound. So Say It All is a super important song to me because of that, and it really kind of led this whole direction of what we're doing right now. So for me, it was like a catalyst song, even though it's this like fun little poppy stance on the state of the world and social media and people, you know, just trying to navigate and live their lives. It became this like catalyst for us to really try and do something different and try and do something new, which turned out to be a pretty interesting thing, because in the middle of recording it, the whole world changed. And so it was like, oh, I guess we have to try things new, and we have to adapt, and we have to alter our stance on things. And just taking a different look at a song and a different look at a sound and a different look at how we were going to record it, being in that mindset already, for me anyway, kind of helped me already be ready to adapt to anything else. So yeah, another super long thing, but not telling you what the song's about.
Thank you guys very much for watching, and don't forget to go on
CravingStrange.net. Go there, and also
Our YouTube channel, StrangerhoodTV.com.
for all your content needs.
Like and subscribe.
I think it's on this side.
Also, just, you know, like us on Spotify, add us to your playlist, recommend us to your friends.
Follow us. Write us. Join us. Welcome to Strangerhood.
See you guys out there.
Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay strange. Peace.
Frank Jr. later.